Today we have the closing arguments in Donald Trump's criminal trial in the Manhattan District. It's going to be an interesting day. We'll be talking about it a lot here on TikTok, but I also want to encourage you to check out the Rational Boomer podcast. This is a podcast I do every night. I talk about the day previously and what's upcoming. The podcast is important because it gives us the opportunity to go in depth with what's going on. And at this time, in this day and age, it's important we know all the facts and we know what is true. On today's podcast, we have listener Eric from Iowa. He's been on a number of times. He offers some great perspective and some great insight. We spend some time talking about the trial that is happening right now. And that's an important conversation because this trial means a lot to this country. It could change a lot of things. It could set the tone in the right direction. Closing arguments are going on right now. Check out the Rational Boomer podcast and get the insights from Eric and myself. And if you're a listener, you certainly have the opportunity to be a guest on the show, or at the very least, send an email. I read all the emails. If you want to know how to get the Rational Boomer podcast, just go to rationalboomer.com. There's links to everything there. We have an audio version of the podcast and a video version of the podcast. If you want to just go to YouTube and get the video version, just search Rational Boomer. It's important that we're knowledgeable about what's happening in these days. For too long, we've been apathetic. Now we need to know, and now we need to act. So please check out the Rational Boomer podcast.